Good day. We are going to explain how to clean out the barrel of an AZ unit using the red lime in a separate bucket and a sump pump. This is our fine sump pump. We want to put some type of standoff on it so that we do not suck the dirt back up that we take out of the barrel. And we have made our own little hose attachment. Yours may be different depending on what you have available. The first part you're going to do is disconnect the lines on the cooling system in the bypass valve and take the bypass valve out. You unplug the coil, then actually can unscrew the coil. Set up here. We will disconnect the hoses, both the top and the bottom of this zone. Unscrew this valve. We will take our hoses we have made up. This is our return back to the bucket. And you would want the return coming out of the bottom so that it can wash the dirt easily out of that zone. Then you'll have to take the barb fitting out of the valve and put in the top to connect your hose in the top. We've made our fitting. We're going to put our fitting in without the valve on the top. We want to run the water through the top, out the bottom to help push the dirt out. You're going to add the red lime in the bucket with the pump. And now I need to go get some more water. And at this point, make sure your return hose is in the bucket. I normally put it under the handle of the pump. This one is not cooperating. This one is cooperating. There. Unplug the pump in. Still kind of slow enough. We have finished zone 1. We're going to skip zone 2 because zone 2 on this machine is not used. They have it plugged up. We're going to shut our pump off and remove as much red lime and water as possible and move to the next section of the barrel. which will be up underneath here, which is very hard to see. We have finished the third zone, and we'll now be going to zone 4. Also, at this time I have taken the tree apart for the water lines and the valve apart. We tied them together with wire, and we will just dunk them and soak them in the bucket while we're flushing everything else. Then we can put it in the bucket. Okay, we've left this section flush for sufficient time to get good flow, and we're now going to change to the lower half of the head and plumb it and flush it out. We finished the one side of the head, so now we've gone over and we're going to do the other side of the head. We've finished the die. We are going to go on to the extrusion screw in the back. On our last section that we're cleaning out, we might as well take the manifold and the pipes out of the bucket that we're soaking, and we can go wash those in the sink. It does change them funny colors. You want to follow me to the sink? Okay, we have now finished flushing the AZ head and barrel. You would now want to rinse out or wash out your chiller and your temperature unit. Depending on what model you have, it would be depending on how you would do it, and then you'd plumb it back together, or you'd put it back together and plumb it according to your plumbing directions. You'd want to fill it with distilled water and glycol, 20%, and that should be all.